Our next presenter is Fabricio Enrique Rivas Marmanillo from Peru. And woo! Was that just because I read your name correctly? Okay, so he is an EFL and ESP teacher and trainer at Instituto Cultural Peruano Norteamericano, Cusco. And he was a participant in our ESP Best Practices course, which was actually offered through the University of Oregon. And he's going to be talking about teacher training in English for specific purposes at ICPNA Cusco. And so, do you need any help to set it up? Oh, okay.
Just need this. I need to get out of here.
Okay.
Where is my USB? Oh, here.
Okay. Okay, so while he's getting ready, I'll just take a moment to say a few words about our program, because maybe you just joined us and you might not be 100% familiar with the ETeacher Scholarship Program, but the ETeacher Scholarship Program, which is the larger program that this particular event is associated with, is a year-long program where the U.S. Department of State and their Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs, their Office of English Language Programs, offers many teachers around the world the chance to get online professional development. So through the Department of State, University of Oregon, and UMBC offer 7 different online professional development courses. And so all of the people who are presenting today, they are alums of this program. So all 25 of them have taken one of the 7 courses that we offer through University of Oregon and UMBC. And so these were the top performers who were selected to come here to UMBC, like Fabricio, to share their expertise that they learned in those different courses. So you're ready now?
Now I'm ready.
Excellent. Okay, so everyone, welcome Fabricio.
Thank you very much, everyone, and welcome here to this conference. Well, thank you, John, for the presentation. And yeah, I had a little problem here, but now everything's fine. Thank you. Okay, today I'm going to present this program that I'm going to apply there back in Cusco, Peru, where I am from. This is the English for Specific Purposes training teachers at Instituto Cultural Peruano Norteamericano and Cusco. The focus of this program will be in tourism. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do this session. First, I'm going to tell you about the program itself. So the goals that we're going to have, I'm going to tell you about the learners we have. Then I'm going to give you a short demonstration of a lesson, and then we'll conclude with some acknowledgements. Okay, to start with, the host. The host is ICPNA Cusco. It's a binational center located in the city of Cusco in Peru, you know, where Machu Picchu is located. All right, the participants will be 8 ESP teachers who are actually working there. Well, we have this amount of people, but it's going to multiply eventually. And I'm not going to train only the teachers who are working in this moment, but also teachers who are going to apply for this. Then, our program is going to be divided in 6 workshops. So 2 per month. It's going to be face-to-face. They have to be there and work. It's going to contain like a mini lecture and experiential activities and concrete knowledge there. Schedule, it is set for January 2013. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the groups that we have, the ESP groups that we have at ICPNA. There we have a program, you know, Cusco is a very tourist city. So we localized 3 important groups of people who are working and don't have the resource to study English by their own means. Okay, so we're providing this service for free with the help of the Department of State. All right, they are taxi drivers, tourism police officers, and craftsmen. This is a pretty interesting group, I might say, like especially taxi drivers and craftsmen. They are let's see, adult and even elderly. And many of them just have secondary school finished, and some of them just primary. So it is a very interesting group to work with. Here, I'm going to show you, there are some of the learners from the pilot group that we had last year. You can see some of them. The middle, like this guy, his name is Evaristo. He's 72 years old, and he's very good at grammar. And I was surprised. So it confirmed what Knowles said, like, you know, like elderly learners can learn new tricks better than teenagers under some circumstances. Of course, there was one important factor in classes, which was the environment. Okay, these are the goals for the sessions. We're going to have 2 per month. First of all, the trainees, the teachers, are going to be able to apply needs analysis in ESP. They have to know what the learners need. They don't have to take just anything for granted. They have to go to the core, ask them. So ask and identify the types of ESP. We're doing this for EOP groups that we have actually, but I don't want to narrow this just to train them to do what we're doing now. But for a future career, I'm going to give them all the tools that they need. Then, the core, it's apply low-affective filter techniques in adult and elderly learners. Teach a mini lesson. And I was going to do that in Spanish, but who speaks Spanish here? 1, 2, 3. All right, no Spanish then. All right. So I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it in Quechua. Quechua is the native language of my country. This is the language of my ancestors. So I got to get in the mood, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's my chuyo. Chica chica no? No. That's not. Don't speak in Cali. Alillanchu. It says Alillanmi. Imanaya kashanki. Alin mikani. Pakarinkama. Ricky. All right? That's it. Let's do it one more time. Uyari. Rimay. Yeah? Alillanchu. Alinmi. Imanjana kashanki. Alin mikani. Pakarinkama. Ricky. Alinmi. Iskainanchis. Iska. Rima. Iska, hok, iska, rima. Hok, iska, rima. Rima. Alingmi. Oh. Rimay. Alilanchu.
Ricky. Yeah, Ricky. Oh, good.
Ping munang. Rimay. Why kay? Okay, Hamwi. Okay, Hamwi. Hop, Iskay. Hop, Iskay. Hamwi.
So do you think we can do it? Ricky. Ali Nanchu.
Alilam ne imalan kasanki.
Alim Nikani.
Pakarin kama.
Ricky.
All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. Of course, we don't have time to go all, you know, it would take more time to do this, you know, and get it there, yes. Okay. So, what I'm going to make you notice right now is that I applied and I modified, not just follow it by core, low affective filter techniques that Krashen published. Okay, first of all, it gotta be voluntary. You cannot force elderly students or adults to work. If you just tell them, okay, you do it, and they don't want, you have to skip. All right, they're gonna do it eventually. Otherwise, they're gonna quit, and it's easier for them to quit. They don't have, you know, a father who's looking after them. Yeah. Now, authentic or adapted material. All right, authentic would have been if I brought a video of two native people or guests to talk. All right, at the beginning we gotta do it adapted and eventually go to authentic. I'm gonna cover that more in the workshops, of course. Now, was it meaningful? Yeah, you're gonna use it in any language. Alianchu, alingmi. So if you go to Cusco, you're invited to my city, you can use that. Okay, with native people. Alianchu, alingmi. So pakarinkaman. My students tell me all the time, pakarinkaman, teacher. Yeah, Ricky. No, Ricky is a nice word. You can use that any time for any purpose. I say, Ricky. Okay, Ricky. Yeah. All right. Now, teachers as partners and mentors. That is our role. We're not going to be there like, you know, this is what you're going to do. Okay, so we have to lower it and be nice. Just being with them. You can even be friends. I have like a couple of friends from the ones, the learners that I showed you. How do we deal with error correction? It gotta be, did I made any pointed out for the, no, you don't pronounce this. Pronounce like this. Ricky, not Ricky. Ricky, now, right? Now, we don't need that. We don't need that for the learners. They're going to get it eventually. Of course, we're going to point it out one by one, personally, not in front of everyone, you know. And then, to test or not to test? That's the question. Okay, the group of learners that we have, they are not paying to pass, you know, to get a degree or something. They want to speak. They want to speak. So like imposing them a test would be wrong, would create too much stress on them. But there's a funny side of this. When I was doing the program, they asked me for one. I said, why do you want one? Because we want to know how we are doing. All right, says, yeah, fine, we're going to have a test, but it's not going to have a major impact. You're not going to be like kicked out of the program if you fail, right? So, yeah, fantastic. They were all happy. And then, as I was saying, this is a sample of the materials we're working. Introducing is going to work for any group. And of course, some of the major staff deal with money and many other topics. We tried to find a book. We couldn't. So it says, okay, let's do it, and we did it. So thanks to, it was not just myself, it's a complete team. All right, now the acknowledgements. These are, I would like to thank these people who made possible for me to be here. We have Amparo Garcia, that's the academic director at ICPNA Cusco. Blanca Terrazas, the general director. David Fay, a great friend. Marcela Raffo, my relo. Teresa Valle, it's amazing, and John Sheen, it was great. My ESP team in Cusco, they all held very helpful with creating the book and everything. My colleagues here and there, all of you friends at UMBC, my wife, Evelyn Farfan, she helped me with the Quechua. No, pronounce like this. I say, all right. She's like that. So thank you very much. That was amazing. Any question, please,
Yes,
if you
any
have.
questions from the group here? Adam's ready with the mic.
Okay, one question.
Yeah, please.
You spoke about the needs assessment analysis.
Yes.
So some techniques, some tools, how you will find the needs.
Oh, excellent, excellent. You know, there is this kind of mistake that we made in the very beginning. We just assumed, like for example, the craftsmen said, they are craftsmen, they are artisans, okay, they need this and that. But then we said, no, something's wrong here. So we have to go and get our hands dirty. Let's go to the market, talk to them. First of all, interviews, then surveys. Lots of observation, lots of observation. That's the first thing when you start, you know, needs analysis. Then you go to other several tools. Thank you, Marina. Yes.
Thank you.
Please, Hisham.
Just I want to ask about the materials that you are going to use. Are they designed by you or exported from somewhere else?
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very proud of those materials because, yeah, the methodology, it was created, designed by me. The whole book, well, 25 units, it was hard work. But it was not only me, you know, it was a whole team. We have this other teacher, JC Alvarez, he was a great photographer. He was also the coordinator of the group, you know, giving some recommendations, other people. The design made by one of our other teachers. You gotta see some nice, like, cool things there around the letters. This is like the chacana, which is a mystical symbol in our culture. Yes, and everything. Thank you. No, please.
I'm just going to ask a silly question, but
No, come on.
so you said that there will be no degrees, but I hope there will be some certificates to motivate these people. And I just want to know, will there be any possibility for them to be promoted in a way and be appreciated for the new skills and knowledge they acquire in your courses?
Right, I see. Excellent question. You know what? One of the things, the goals in this program was to make them more able to offer a better service. First of all, to tourism, and something more important, to improve their quality of life. And when you do that, you know, you don't need someone to say you are promoted, but they feel it like they talk to me. Now I can talk to my clients in English. Before I just had to show the calculator, but now I can talk to them. All right. And some of them are even, you know, they are registering, the ones who can, in the regular program. They start in Basic 1 learning everything because they want to learn more. Yes. That's it.
Great. Any other last questions or comments? I think that's a great ending, though, because it really is going to improve, right, their
Yes.
life and, you know, make them feel that they can interact more with their clients. And that's going to probably earn them some more money and maybe improve
Definitely,
their life,
yeah.
right? So
Money is good.
that could be a huge reward. Right? Anyway,
Yes.
thank you so much, Fabricio,
Right.
for a
Thanks to
wonderful
you.
presentation.